A display case, normally stocked with guns, now mostly empty because of Measure 114.
I've had so many people say, oh, you're going to teach this and comply? What alternative do I have? I'm not going to leave my women vulnerable.
Sharon Preston owns Ladies of Lead, a gun store in Redmond. But first and foremost, she is an instructor. Her specialty? Training women how to defend themselves.
Selling guns is a very small portion of my business. I do it as a value added to my clients, so it's educational-based gun sales. But my main focus is always going to be in training.
Preston says business was through the roof when Measure 114 was first passed, but with the fate of the gun control measure currently up in the air, she has since had to stop firearm sales, forcing her to find different alternatives.
I've heard too many stories in this store, in these classrooms from these women locally of the brutality of violence that they have been through, survived through, and they want a tool that can allow them to live their lives large again. And they're not going to be able to get one. That's why I'm switching to crossbows, pepper ball guns, tasers, stun guns, knives.
Preston's biggest concern with the measure lies in the required live fire training, meant to prove shooting proficiency. As of now, no guidelines have been spelled out as to how the state will facilitate the training courses, and no one knows who will be authorized by the state to lead those courses. And there are other unanswered questions.
They don't know how many rounds we have to shoot, at what distance we have to shoot, what target we're having to shoot. They don't know what firearm that we can use. So there's so many questions out there.
The next hearing on Measure 114 will be held next Tuesday, December 13th. Those who support the measure will be able to argue against the temporary restraining order set in place by a Harney County judge. In Redmond, Colby Innebrad, Central Oregon Daily News.